Hey everybody, and welcome to the daily card for the 28th of July 2025. As always with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Sorry for the anxiety in my voice. I've been going through some personal shit. If you feel called, like, comment, share, get the word out there, subscribe, follow. Yes, I just switched again in DID mode. I'm using my Disney Villains deck. If you feel like donating, Cash App, Venmo, MetaPay, PayPal. This is what I have right now. I do not have any Apple products, but if you give me a Samsung app to download on Google Play Store, I can do that. So this card wants to pop out. So forgiveness and closure is a big lesson today. Self-pleasures, dispositions, how you appear to others, emotionally driven conversations about like one-sided love or unrequited love or different types of love. Repressed emotions about love coming to the surface, or past love coming to the surface. Like, let's say you broke up with somebody, or you got a divorce from somebody and you just did not want that breakup, you did not want that divorce. It's going to come in the form of forgiveness and closure. Yellows, reds, and blacks are really important. So that can be love magic, gentle persuasion magic, protection magic, banishment, exorcisms, love magic as in like self-love, come to me, return to sender can be a love spell as well. If you don't want the love, you can return it to the sender, basically. Gentle persuasion, objectivity, science-driven alchemy, emotional mindset comes to mind. So somebody with like an emotional mindset, someone that's very hypersensitive to mentioning something. Like, you could say, oh, I see a stain on that, and they'll take it as you critiqued the way they cleaned it, or you critiqued the way that it happened, when that's not the case. So just being aware of amnesia blocks and barriers, being aware of black and white thinking, cloudiness, and remaining clear, basically, like cloudiness outside, but remaining clear on the inside. It looks like there's going to be like a new friendship or a new emotional attachment, or a new perspective on feelings, from like perceived love to perceived emotions, to perceived control tactics, to perceived security, safety, comfort, protection, especially with the divine feminine energy right now. Bane magic as well, I'm hearing. Someone's like talking in my right ear. Let's see. Holding out for something that you know is bad for you is also going to be prominent today, it looks like. And it looks like self-serving pleasures and self-image is really important. Like being emotional to assert dominance, or to save face, or to save your image of what you might think about other people. Watched pot never boils, and a boiled pot cannot be seen clearly through. So when you're angry or resentful or rage-filled, especially like attention-seeking and narcissistic, then it's going to play back on you. Playbacks, pushback, like let's hit the pause button for a second, kind of a deal. Again, there goes my right ear. Sacrifices, self-sacrificing, self-awareness, woke, agenda. Agenda is a different thing. It goes woke, agenda. They're not together. Though you might hear it together, and that might show how you appear to others simply for thinking differently. We also have the Seven of Wands today, right at 411. So that means that you may feel outnumbered. You may get defensive. There's a lot of defensive mindsets going on, metaphysically and personality-wise. There's a lot of partnerships being brought into question, like I said earlier. Not necessarily marriage and boyfriend-girlfriend, but like house arrangements, or living arrangements, or business arrangements that are affecting your emotions. This is a long, winding road. God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. I believe that's Rascal Flats. God bless the broken road. Styx, come sail away. Hotel California. Objectivity sticks out. You're too close to things to where you don't see the bigger picture. So take a step back. You have all the details, you just need the overall picture now. You need the bigger picture of what's going on. Eyesight and perception are very important. Perceived control, perceived manipulation, and perceived charisma versus true, genuine love and emotions. Learning the discernment there. Foraging, scavenging, foragers, deforestation. Crocodile Dundee sticks out as well. I think the movies give lessons for mere parallel lives. You have the upper hand, no matter how outnumbered you are. You aren't just one thing. Deep contemplation and thought process about metaphysics can help. Using a cunning and ambitious mindset and being able to take pride in what you're doing and while seeking clarity can help. Security comes with clarity, and clarity can bring a sense of safety and protection, especially with like black magic and black auras, and like black and white thinking, like I said earlier. It also looks like reds and yellows are also important, so it could be colors of aura. So analytics, determination, charisma, wit, dry humor, sarcasm, passive aggression. You made me do it. I only did this because had you not, like oppression, like trying to get you to stay quiet. Like, if you didn't say that, I wouldn't have broken a skillet. If you didn't say that, I wouldn't have punched you. If you didn't say that, we would be going to your aunt's house, kind of a deal. Like, narcissistic due to toxicity within themselves. Seeking control, seeking manipulation tactics, because female role models or mother figures within themselves or around them are seeming patronizing when it may not be. Learning to take things objectively rather than personally, hint, hint, will help. I'm doing that because I also need to work on that. Let's see. The Road Less Traveled by Robert Frost, of course. Separation, time, separation anxiety is really strong today. Especially between like the first hour of waking up and 7 p.m. Not even 1 month or 1 day goes by before something tends to get in your way and cause a burden or cause a uproar, uprooting in a sense. Magic is within your own hands. You control yourself, nobody else. So someone's saying you made me, no, they did not make you. You did not make them, because that means that you have their free will, and that's just not possible. So just being aware of all that, keeping your hat worn high. Nobody can take the way you wear your hat. So just knowing that. Dark mothers and narcissistic parents come to mind, or narcissistic tendencies due to mothers or enabling behaviors come to mind. Not necessarily like your physical mom, but like your metaphysical mother, like say Lilith, or like Hera, or what's another one? Sebek's mother as well. I don't remember her name. I think it's like Ni or Ne or something. I'm pronouncing it horribly. Powerful elixirs and immortality come to mind. Alchemy, metaphysical alchemy within emotions, like shadow work need done. Spending alone time would be wise and beneficial today, especially for preserving your self-image. Front door sticks out. How you appear to others. First impressions are often lasting impressions, but they may not show who they truly are. There is a lack of trust and a lack of communication. There is no communication because you don't trust them, and there's no trust because they don't communicate. So there's a catch-22. There's a lot of hypocritical narcissism going on, especially for those that see women as an opposer rather than a helper. But that's what I'm getting for today's message for the 20th of July, 2025. So as with these, take a resonance, leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining.